How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. We are near the end of the round. And KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? In with a backstep roll. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Both fighters planning something, experiencing burnout. Player 1, beast mode activated, and now they're ready to part. Going on the offensive? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather, a super art. Sends 2 for the meteorite, absolutely destroys them. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Backstep rolling attack. Somehow manages to block the jump-in. Oh, what's this? Oh, burnout triggered. Noticeable life lead from medium kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a big game on the wild hunt. Nails it! Ah, genius read with that throw escape. What are they gonna goes off beat with an aerial rolling? This is gonna hurt. Okay, here we see the overhead coming. Player burns out. Trouble from danger about to get wild here. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Oh, they switch. No way. No sign of running up from out of the corner. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Both sides uses the invincibility. Oh man, this is a scary range. That combo finishes it.
Blanka!
Player 1 makes them smoke. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command throw there.
I have you!
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Caught in the cross-up. Knockdown. This is a tough spot. The jump-in is denied. Holds out with the block. Next hit will end the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Early round, it digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Genius read. Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the jump-in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Not much life left, but there goes off beat with the aerial rolling. This is flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Final round. Who will the fighting game god hit them with a stopping bomb? Excellent damage on that. Gotta be careful not to whip at the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Cruise them from above. Okay, here we go. Knew the throw was coming. Player one is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some clutch anti-air. Both sides getting ready. Oh my God, they just choked it up. This is gonna hurt. What now? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Neither fighter is showing any signs of that flatline though. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real winner Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Decides to meet them in the air. Knife lead opens up. Gets a crucial back throw. In with a backstep throw. Both fighters are barely alive. Backstep rolling attack. Player one will have to sneaks in the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Knockdown and hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Player two will need to use their meter KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. Back throw for the side switch. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Grabs him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. The pressure is smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. Dealing a knife. Just goes for it at this range. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Player two will need to use their meter here wisely. Knocked them out of the in there. Player one took no time to finish that fight. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They knew that throw was coming. Backs them into the corner. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Takes a trip. Player two is maintaining the corner position for KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Throws him. What's next? Goes low with Procella and sweeps him. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jumps. A quick breather. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Out experiencing burnout. Going on the offensive. In with a backstep roll. Knockdown and still perfect execution with the anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Overhead, but it won't work. Impact, squash. Gets the tip with the low heavy. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
This is it. Who's gets knocked out of the air? Fights back with authority. Looking to impress with this super solid anti-air. Both avoiding the wall like the player. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Dangerous range here. Comes for them with a balance. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect drive and back misses. Player 2 is in a very excellent block. This may turn into a big chance. Connects with the throw. I can't believe it. Blanka here to play. Oh my God, Rock Super. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes air to deny them a chance. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Still slugging it out here. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Where is their opening? Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Oh wow, look! Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big opportunity now in this corner. Goes for the jump in. Not much life left, but their drive knocked them out in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in,